and found that Governor Sanford used state aircraft for personal and political trips. In particular, they say he flew to see his children's sporting events, he flew to political party gatherings, and he flew to at least one private birthday party using the official aircraft of the state. State law requires that those planes only be used for official business. Mm-hmm. The argument can be made, as it always is, with the vice president who was at Kiowa last week, or any of the politicians who fly anywhere. Supposedly, they're on doing state business. Anywhere they go is state business.
Right.
Or, government business, one way or the other. Anyway, Governor will have his open door meetings this afternoon. Probably wouldn't want to be around those.
No.
Those 5 minutes after 4 things that he does.
Yeah.
But it's just not getting any better. Big headlines over the weekend on all, scrolling across all the news stations. Jenny Sanford leaves Columbia, and she and the boys have moved back to the beach house here. And
Did they actually go back up for a little while to the governor's
Well, no,
mansion?
they had gone to. They had never left the governor's mansion, and then they went on that vacation. And apparently, during the vacation, they decided that it was best if they go ahead and do the separation. This is
okay.
so
now, I didn't hear this part.
That's what I was reading online. I don't. But she and the boys, she says her main focus is getting those kids through school, and she's going to deal with it down here.
So they're going to go to school here in Charleston.
That's my understanding. And one of them's going to college this year.
Yeah.
And Mark will continue to live in Columbia and doing the governor's work until he either quits, resigns, or his term expires, whichever comes first. So it's it just, again, I think they're going to be looking for things now.
Yeah.
Every little thing now is going to be under the microscope.
Anything that takes away just another little bit of his power.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he has a whole lot left.
Yeah, he's really just had to submit to whatever legislature wants now.
I was reading in, I guess maybe it was the Post and Courier, they talked about the people who won in this thing, the winners in the Sanford debacle. Mm-hmm. Jenny Sanford, number one.
Yeah.
The big winner. They're talking.
They even think that she may be able to use this for political.
Yeah, she could run for governor and get elected.
She could run.
Yeah. They said that the other two big winners were Andre Bauer, because he's that much closer to being the governor.
Right.
Glenn McConnell.
Yep.
And Bobby Harrell, because Glenn and Bobby are the ones that have fought the governor on everything from the beginning.
Even though they're in the same party. And now their problem is out of the way. He's now lame duck and crippled. So they have stuck to their guns, and they're pretty much going to get done what they want done now. Right.
So they said those are the big political winners in this whole mess. Of course, the big losers are the Sanford family
and
the kids,
citizens of
everybody
South Carolina
who
had any faith in this man.
Yeah, exactly. If you just shut up.
That's it.
7:04 at WEZ. A couple other things going on. They are back in the water this morning looking for more bodies. They have recovered, I think they said, 4 of the 9 people known to be dead from that plane crash, helicopter crash. And I don't understand why they even allow it to happen. They said about 140 people a year die in these things. In New York, in these... is it a tourist thing? Yeah, these tourists. Anything that flies under 1,100 feet does not have to have any kind of control tower communication.
Clearance and stuff.
They just fly around.
Right.
And they say it's incredibly busy because they say that's where most of the inexperienced flyers are.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to answer to anybody. They just get in their plane or their helicopter or whatever they're in and just fly around. Mm-hmm. And these people that died were basically on little, 15-minute, 30-minute flights around the harbor to see New York. Tourist stuff.
Well, that's something that I would do.
Yeah, well, most people wouldn't hesitate. They said that one family was in the I think the mom stayed. They were Italian, I believe they said, that were over here just on vacation, and the mom was afraid to fly, so she stayed on the ground. Wow. And I said, well, this firmed up her belief.
Yeah.
She won't be getting on anything soon.
Oh, poor thing. Now she's
lost her whole family.
That's horrible.
So they're back in the water looking this morning. Quick look at sports. NASCAR Sprint Cup race, Watkins Glen, yesterday postponed because of rain. Rescheduled for today. That race kicks off at noon today. And the River Dogs kick off an 8-game homestand tonight. They'll host the Delmarva Shorebirds. First pitch tonight, 7:05 at the Joe.
Now, Weasel Time Saver Traffic from the Gerald's Tire and Michelin Harmony